that's a wrap on my first session in Parliament. Check out what I've been up to.
We won't see a single additional house built this year. Not one. Canadians aren't giving up on their dream of home ownership, so why is the minister giving up on them? More spending doesn't equal results.
Exactly.
It equals more inflation, and Canadians can't afford a home. Canada's fiscal house is on fire, and the NDP are pushing the Liberals to throw $1.68 gasoline on it. About the tens of thousands of Canadian jobs in jeopardy, a little bit concerned about our second largest export. The Americans are walking all over this Prime Minister, and what is it going to take for him to show a lot of concern for the Canadians who are out of work because of his lack of courage? Does the minister have a plan to help bring these stranded Canadians home, or are they just going to keep sending those calls to voicemail? You'll hear the government brag about spending money on this issue, and record amount of cash actually, and yet $1.2 million for a starter home in my riding is a record that nobody wanted to break. It's one that we can't actually afford to break. So, Mr. Speaker, it's the wrong metric. You can never define the success of a federal strategy with the number of tax dollars that the government can spend. It's been 48 hours that the government went from doing nothing to a national emergency. 48 hours into using the measures. 48 hours without providing Parliament with a justification. So my question is simple. When will the Prime Minister admit that he's lost control of the situation, that he's lost control of his country, that he's lost control of his caucus, and that he's lost control of his leadership? Because more regulation has never and will never incentivize more artistic creation. It's not how it works, let alone more wealth and success to creators. Because one thing is for certain, when the government instructed bureaucrats pick winners and losers, there are no winners. Why is it that 18,000 people can go see our Toronto Raptors win, and the government can't agree to have 338 members in the House? How does the new member explain this to the good people of Ottawa and Nepean who sent her here?